All right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar, the Lions Den camp located here in Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, before I hop into this lesson, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High in the true Paleo Hebrew names and in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. So, Kal Halayim, Le Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amaf. That bonus to the apostles and elders at GMS. That bonus to my elder as well, Ahar One. And Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, pushing and keeping this truth and faith and this sincerity into the end, man. All right. So, those couple clips I put up. The first one is a clip of a tweet that Ice Cube made about, he not in basically he not in agreement with Kanye West and his so-called blacks are the real Jews and a quote unquote anti-Semitic talk, you know. And the next few clips are of Ice Cube posting on his Twitter, things that hint to this so-called Negroes, also Latinos and Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible, the true Jews. He used to be tweeting about Hebrew Israelites and us being the true God's chosen people. Matter of fact, a few months ago, I did a lesson on some tweets he put out, some tweets Ice Cube put out about saying we are God's chosen people and being the true Jews of the Bible, you know? So I just wanted to get this lesson, man, because he is showing his double-mindedness, man. He's seeing the pressure that Kanye is up under for telling the truth, and in a sense, because he got the truth, a certain percentage of the truth. He ain't all the way there, not by a long shot. But he's seeing that the flag and the backlash that Kanye getting, so now he reneging his statements and his involvement of teaching and telling that we are God's chosen people, the true Jews of the Bible, man. So I just wanted to get this quick lesson basically on his double-mindedness, man. And that the true men of the Lord are the only ones that's going to stand boldly for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and not be wavering, to and fro, when we come under persecution or tribulation, man. All right. So this is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 8. It says, a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. All right. And that's clear and to the point, man. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. All right. And if you're not going to stand for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to stand for nothing, man, because that in this wicked behind world, and this wicked behind society, this wicked behind captivity, standing for righteousness, standing for good, standing for light versus darkness is the only thing that there is to truly stand for, man. So if you're not going to stand for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you can fall to anything, man. Clearly, like you can see this dude doing Ice Cube. All right, he double-minded, man. One minute he's standing for the truth, and the next, he against it, out of fear of persecution and being quote unquote canceled. You know what I'm saying? All right, but it says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. All right, you can't deal with a double-minded person, man, because they could be rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you get a little bit of persecution, a little bit of backlash, a little bit of affliction, man, you know what I'm saying? They'll change up quick and side with the enemy, man, side with the oppressor. All right, to save their own skin, man. All right, so again, the point of this lesson is the true men of the Lord are the only ones that's going to stand boldly for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, in the face of tribulation, affliction, being quote-unquote canceled, whatever, man. We're going to be the only ones, Yahweh Tazam in that number, we are going to be the only ones standing boldly for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right? Come on, man. I'm going to hop to this next precept. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. All right, and it says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors, man. All right. So, man, those righteous men are standing in great boldness in the face of our enemies and oppressors, man. All right, who have afflicted us and made no account of our labors. We are standing boldly in front of our enemies and oppressors, man. We standing boldly against the people who used to have us in slavery, the people who constantly oppress us and persecute us. Telling them the Lord's true name, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that he is the so-called black man, that our enemies and oppressors are going into slavery, that we about to rule the earth, that America is about to be destroyed, their kingdom is about to be destroyed, so on and so forth. We are standing boldly, man, relaying the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, we the true men of the Lord are the only ones that's not gonna be moved, man. Man, you can't cancel. You can't cancel this truth, man. You can't cancel a true man of the Lord. All right, because we work to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not men. You know what I'm saying? And it just show you, man, these people are cowards, you know, and in their double-mindedness, man. Nothing but cowards. Only the true men of the Lord are going to be bold enough and brave enough because of our faith and belief in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the creator of all things, is on our side. We the only ones, again, Yahweh Zam in that number, man. We are the only ones that's going to be standing boldly for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Not wavering, you know, not putting our cross down when we face a little bit of affliction or persecution or backlash, you know. That's gonna make us even go harder because we know the scriptures, man. If the world hated you, know that it hated me before you. Roughly paraphrasing, man. They did the same thing to our Lord Yahweh Shah. So they, of course, they're gonna persecute the men of the Lord or anybody that's standing or seems to be standing for the truth, man. You know. All right, so this is I'm gonna get verse 1 again. So like it, Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as has afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, man. All right. And and it says verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. And that's all it is, man. All right, these Edomites, the rulers of this wicked behind captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? They troubled with terrible fear, seeing the children of Israel, the Lord's chosen people, wake up to who we really are, man. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the interview that Kanye did, where he was talking about, so-called blacks being the true Jews and, us being God's chosen people, they actually deleted that interview off of YouTube, off social media, you know? And it's like, again, he only got the truth to a certain percentage, but, anything, man, being pushed, you know what I'm saying, and hinting towards the truth, us being Israelites, the Lord's true name, so on and so forth, man, they going to censor, they going to cancel, they going to get rid of, they're going to try to hide and bury it, man, you know? All right, so it says, when they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, man. All right, they're going to be amazed, man. All right, at that hopeful elect, you know what I'm saying, being called up into those chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be amazed at Yahweh Shah being a so-called black man, coming back with his angels and his hosts, his army, righteous army, destroying this place. All right. And it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach, man. All right, so when they start seeing these things, man, they're going to realize that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, all right, are God's chosen people, man, that they had as slaves, man, that they had as less 3/5 of a human being, man. They didn't even count us human. They're gonna see that they have been afflicting and persecuting, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's chosen people, man. All right, and in verse 4 it says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor, man. How he is numbered among the children of God and his lot is among the saints, man. All right. And that's that fear, man. That Esau and these other nations, man, what I'm saying, the elites and the things that's running this place, that's their fear, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that they have accounted the Lord's people, man, as nothing. And they know that how they have treated us, how they have afflicted us and persecuted us, man. They know they got a judgment coming for that, man. All right. It says, verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of Yahweh? And how is it, and his lot is among the saints, man. They have been persecuting and afflicting the Lord's chosen people, man, the apple of the Lord's eye. They have been afflicting, oppressing, and, man, putting hell on the Lord's saints. All right? And then you got, man, and then you got people who are claim that they standing for the truth and claim that they standing for Yahweh Shem Yahashah, but then fold under pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know they don't have the true knowledge and wisdom and faith within Yahweh Shem Yahashah, man. They got the truth to a certain percentage, and that percentage ain't enough to hold them and sustain them, man. So again, upon this lesson, only the true men of the Lord are going to be the ones standing boldly for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahashah, man. All right. This next precept is kind of the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 47, I believe. All right, I'm going to start at verse 42. All right. Second Esdras chapter 2 and verse 42, it says, I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Sinai a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly, man. All right. And that young man of high stature is Yahushua, man. It says taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly, man. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? Verse 45, he answered and said unto me, These be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned and receive palms, man. All right. So again, those ones that standing boldly for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, are the ones that put off the mortal clothing, man, those the flesh, you know what I'm saying, and put on the immortal, man, who put off the flesh and chose to dwell in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? And have confessed the name of Yahweh, man, because we confess in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in this place and all around the four corners of the earth, on the highways and byways and on the internet, man. And we don't care what nobody got to say against it, because we know it's the truth. We know the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is the God of Israel. He is our power, our protector. You know, why should we fear what man shall do to us, man? Like I said earlier, man, you can't cancel this truth. You know, you can't. They can try to demonize and this truth, but ultimately, man, it's gonna be heard. You know, and that hopeful elect are gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying, to this truth, man. The ones that's meant to hear and the ones that's meant to see are going to do so, man. It's nothing that Esau and with all his devices, is nothing that he can do to stop that, man. All right, because it all goes according to the Lord's will. All right, it says, he answered and said unto me, These be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God, and now are crowned and receive palms. All right, and we standing boldly for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because we know, when it's all said and done, man, we're going to be rewarded for our work. You know, ultimately salvation, you know, but among that, you know, crowns, man, rulership, the whole earth given into our hands, man. These other nations in captivity up under us ruling the whole earth, man. You know? So again, we do our work to please the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not men. All right? And verse 46, it says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? And he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, Yahushua, whom they have confessed in the world. All right. Again, man, that hopeful elect, the true men of the Lord, are the only ones that's going to be confessing the true name of the Lord in this world, man, this wicked behind world, and not going to back down and waver when we face persecution and tribulation for doing so, man. All right, no matter what your family say, your friends say, what strangers say, what people say on the internet, no matter who come against you, what Esau might bring up against you, man, we still going to confess the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in boldness, all right? And it says, back at verse 47, then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. All right. And you know, that was kind of like the point of the lesson, man, is only the true men of the Lord are going to be the ones standing boldly and stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. And the Lord's testimony being this truth, you know, the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of these scriptures, man, broadcasting it out into the world boldly, man, and in faith and in sincerity. All right. We should not be moved. We should not waver to and fro, man, because of, what affliction and persecution Esau puts on us, man. We're going to stand boldly for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, Yahweh Ratazah, until this place is destroyed, man, and until we see salvation. All right. Stop looking to these, you know, celebrities and these people who just make a mention of so-called blacks being the true Jews. Okay, and so what? All right, cool. That is true. But what you doing beyond that? Literally nothing, man. You still being wicked. You still calling on false names. You still friends with the world. You know, man. Only the true men of the Lord are gonna set that example, man, of standing boldly for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, no matter what. You know, because that's our duty, man. All right. And Khan, again, you know, the point of this lesson was only the true men of the Lord, and the women and children that believe in faith and sincerity are the only ones that's gonna stand boldly and stiffly for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua and His truth, man. All right, and with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.